might ask you questions from anywhere. It's not necessary that if it is IOCL, they will ask you only about the thermal side. They might also ask you questions from strength of material. They might also ask you questions from production. What my suggestion would be that you revise your short notes every subject. You keep revising all the subjects. When you go to PSUs, the only and the major reason is job security.
Yes, sir.
Right? Because it's a PSU, it's almost a government job. It's not exactly a government job, but almost a government job. So it's a secure job. But the major problem there is the job profile. Hi Arnab.
Hello, sir.
First of all, congratulations. आपके 69 प्लस मार्क्स बन रहे हैं राइट गेट में. ओके अर्नब, सबसे पहले तो थोड़ा सा अपना बैकग्राउंड दीजिए. आप कहाँ से हैं और बीटेक कहाँ से है आपका?
Sir, I am from West Bengal. My schooling was from here only, from West Bengal. For graduation, I went to Tamil Nadu. My college name is SRM University.
Okay.
And 2020.
Okay. So this was your first attempt in GATE?
No, sir. This is third. Honestly, third.
Okay. What does your father do?
It's a small scale businessman.
Okay. Okay. Great. So Arnab, what are your expectations now as you have got around 69? What are you thinking?
Sir, I'm thinking of PSU PSU interview only.
Okay. Okay. And what about MTech? You haven't?
No, sir. I'm not thinking of MTech. I want to go to PS.
Okay. So if you get 69, let me check what would be your expected rank, because I have the last year data. So based on that, we can find an expected score and expected rank. So last year, the person who got 69, he got under 100 rank and 800 plus score.
Yes.
And we are expecting that same will be this year also.
Yes.
It might also get better, and your marks also might get increased because of MTA, because we are expecting at least 2 to 3 questions will be MTA this year. We have challenged around 4 questions, but we are not sure about every question. Out of 4, at least 2 to 3 questions will become MTA, so your marks might get increased also.
Yes, sir.
So, what are your doubts regarding this? Do you have anything to ask?
I think no, nothing to ask, sir, because preparing for interview only and waiting for the result. So
Okay.
that will decide ultimately what I will get.
Okay.
So waiting for the result only.
Okay.
But
so,
sir, in some other predictor I've seen, I'm getting 75 plus marks.
75 plus?
I do not know what is the actual mark. I'm not counted.
Okay, okay. So you have used our rank predictor?
Yes, sir. I've used your one.
Okay, okay. So
But in others, it is showing something more.
Okay, so what's our rank predictor saying about the marks?
Sir, your one, it is showing 69.
69. Okay, okay. So let's see in the final result, we will get to know what is, because it's only 3 to 4 days and
Yes,
we'll
sir,
get
yes,
the
sir.
result, right? And
Yes,
we'll
sir.
predict after that also. Right now, what you are doing for your interview preparation?
I'm watching some lectures because interview will be on like ONGC or NTVC, like this type of PSU call letter only I will get. So preparing for power plants, IC engine, RSC, this type of topics, and some HR courses.
Okay, okay. So you keep at least 4 to 5 subjects in line, because they might ask you questions from anywhere. It's not necessary that if it is IOCL, they will ask you only about the thermal side. They might also ask you questions from strength of material. They might also ask you questions from production. Okay.
Yes,
So what my suggestion would be that you revise your short notes every subject. You keep revising all the subjects, and 3-4 subjects should be your strong subjects, right?
Yes, sir.
And apart from that, I would also suggest you to work on your project report and vocational training, okay? Because they will also ask you questions from that. You might have mentioned something in your resume, right? About vocational training, about
Yes, sir. Project, my major project on industrial training.
so they might ask you questions from that also.
Yes, sir.
And whichever interview you are attending, you also learn about that company, because if let's say you are attending IOCL interview, they might ask you questions about IOCL,
Yes,
what's
sir.
its turnover, and what are the major work that IOCL does and all that. So they might ask you questions from that.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
And let's say, I mean, it's just an assumption. Let's say you are not able to crack the PSUs this year. What is your plan B?
So there is no plan B. I want to get a PSU because, sir, in college I have not registered for placements also. So this
Mhm.
was only what for my only dream, means
Okay,
only way PSU.
okay, okay. Although it's very rare that people getting under 100 rank do not get any PSU, that's a very rare case. I was just
Yes.
asking that do you have any plan B or not? Anything you want to ask further? You are
Sir,
from which batch, Arna?
Vijay batch, sir.
Vijay batch.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so how was the batch?
The batch,
This was our first batch for droppers last year.
sir, it was very much economical, I would say.
Okay,
Too much test series, then those video solutions, then each subject revision. So not many of the things we have got.
okay. I would also like to know your feedback. What improvement can be made in that Vijay batch? Because this year also we are launching that batch, and we want to improve further. This year we are getting a lot of admissions in Vijay batch compared to last year.
Yes, sir.
So we want to do more and more for the students who are taking drop year, because for them this 1 year is very crucial.
Yes, sir.
So what further improvements can be done? What are your
Sir,
suggestions?
sir, I think there are some classes, some like 20% of the classes where only numericals are solved. But in some classes, like 80% of the classes, they have solved the theory also. Means in like summary wise, but they have solved
Hmm.
derivation, small sums, mid derivation. So those 20% of the classes also, if they will do some derivations and then solve the numericals, it will be good. Otherwise, no improvement there.
Okay,
In
okay.
that,
Actually, our main focus was on solving numericals,
yes,
and
sir.
for this complaint, what we have done is we have added Khazana in the Vijay batch. So the
Yes,
students who are enrolling for Vijay batch will get the entire Parakram batch in recorded format.
yes,
So if
sir.
let's say they want to study theory of a particular concept, then they can do that from the Parakram batch recorded lecture.
Yes, sir.
And meanwhile, we will be solving questions in the Vijay batch, because
No,
we.
sir.
Uh,
Sir, I'm not telling about that. Means revision, not full course, sir.
okay, 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 okay,
Small, small revision.
okay. Got it, got it,
That why I was telling. Yes.
got it, got it. So, in which subject particularly have you felt this need, if I may
I
ask?
think I think sir, strength of material, sir.
Okay, in strength of material. And any other subject?
No, sir. Strength of material. Only I can remember of strength of material only.
Okay.
Because some subjects I have given much priority, like production by Swadesh sir,
Mhm.
then engineering mechanics, then thermodynamics. These are something that are not. Means I'm not very. I'm confused about this subject.
Okay.
How to utilize formulas and all theory. So these subjects help me a lot. But strength of materials, sir, I was already. It was strong subject for me, so I have not felt that much difficulty in
Okay.
solving questions.
Okay. Good, 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 good. Okay, Arnab. So when the results will be declared, we will connect again.
Yes,
And
sir.
then if you have anything to ask, you can ask us then. Okay.
Yes,
And
sir.
we also have a post-gate guidance batch. Have you enrolled in that batch?
No, sir, I'm not enrolled in now.
I would suggest that you enroll in that batch, because sometimes we miss these notifications, and sometimes we get confused what exactly do we have to do. So these post-gate guidance batch might help you in regarding that. Okay. So we will be having sessions based on whenever any PSU or any IIT will open their forms. There will be sessions regarding that, and you can ask all your doubts there. Okay.
Yes.
So it's
So
a
one more,
batch. Mhm.
sir, as you were telling about MTech,
Hmm.
so what are the benefits they will get in MTech? It's key benefits,
See,
not in research and development, but any placement and all.
let me
Because,
tell you my story. When I wrote my GATE exam in 2010, that was the year when the PSUs started recruiting through GATE in
yes,
2010, and IOCL was the only PSU back then. So I got the interview call from IOCL, and I also got a seat in IIT Kharagpur, but I chose not to go to IOCL, and I chose to do MTech. Similar case was for Vinod sir also. He was AIR-1 and he
yes,
chose to go to ISC Bangalore. So we have seen every year students who are getting under 100 rank, some of them choose to do MTech, and the reason behind this is job profile. See, when you go to PSUs, the only and the major reason is job security,
yes, sir.
right? Because it's a PSU, it's almost a government job. It's not exactly a government job, but almost a government job. So it's a secure job. But the major problem there is the job profile. A lot
Yes,
of
sir.
students I have seen are not satisfied with the kind of work they get there in the PSUs. Because if you are a topper, if you have prepared for GATE for 1 year, 2 year, you have given everything, you have a particular set of skills, you have knowledge, and you are not able to use that knowledge in your work, sometimes you get demotivated. And this is the major reason why a lot of students prefer to do MTech, because the kind of job profile you will get after MTech, you will be very satisfied. Not with the money, because it will almost be equal if you do MTech or if you get into PSUs. After 3-4 years, from the monetary point of view, you will not get much difference there, but the job profile will be very different. Okay. So if that is something very important to you, then I would suggest that you also take MTech into consideration if job profile is very important to you. Okay. So I would suggest you keep both these options open. And when you get offers, then you choose whether you want to go this way or that way. Okay. So that is one thing, job profile. Another thing, growth. Say in PSUs, you will have growth, but that growth is very linear. Okay. After 3 years or 4 years, we'll get to this position. Then after that, you'll get to this position. Then after that, you'll get to this position. So that growth chart is almost linear. But when you are in corporate life, when you are in a private sector, then the growth is up to you. It might also get exponential based on your skill set. So that is also another thing. In PSUs, after every 3-4 years, you will have to change your location. So that is also a major problem. So there are some pros and some cons